Yep.
Yep.
That's how we get today?
Yep.
The sounds you were bringing? All right, I love it.
It's identical to the way we started last week. You said the exact same thing. Is this the energy we're bringing?
Yeah. Okay, great. Good. At least I'm consistent, I suppose.
Yeah, now we have an actual intro.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, every time. That's our catchphrase.
That's
Is
it.
this the energy we're bringing? All right, great. Hello and welcome everyone to the 21st episode of Crown and Conquest. We're playing through the Kingmaker adventure path where our brave players will carve their own trail through the stolen lands. Today's episode is called Hexpanding Horizons.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're doing today. It's an open-ended campaign, and we've insisted on naming episodes before we play them.
I suggest we do no Hexploration at all whatsoever. We just stay in Stagfall. Just Kingdom
Boy,
event,
oh boy, only kingdom building. I mean, that would be a good prank on me.
We gotta build Antler's End eventually.
That's right.
I want to progress our kingdom far enough to get space travel, and then we just do space combat instead.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Yes!
Becomes a Pathfinder 2e game.
Here's the thing. I am not learning Starship. I know what you're thinking. Jake, we already did a campaign where you did a lot of Starship combat. I'm aware. I don't know how it
I'm
works.
aware.
Even a little bit. Anyways, I am Jake, and I will be your devilishly handsome DM for this adventure, and I'm, of course, joined by our players today. We have Dex Kane, played by Aaron.
No, yes, hello.
Javier Valverde Castejon de Abelar, played by Abe.
Hello.
Taenn Indage, played by Alex.
Greetings, adventure.
And Kai, played by Caleb.
Yeah, hi, that's me.
Previously on Crown and Conquest, the kingdom of Indefatigaria was founded. The rules for
It gets worse
running a
every time I hear
kingdom...
it.
I know, dude. It's a mess. The rules for running a kingdom were learned, more or less, and the party anxiously... Oh, wait. I didn't
This
update
was last week's intro.
This was last week's intro!
Shame,
no.
shame.
I'll type it in real time. The party was murdered by a werewolf.
That doesn't sound quite right.
Oh, that's
Effective
funny.
combat.
Just Taenn, I think.
I think you're missing a word or two in there.
Yeah, two of
just a
us
few
were
words.
down.
I did update the few things of note. Man, this is why I threw myself off, because I updated this next part, but not the recap. This episode's a mess already. Goddamn. So, a few things of note. Dex finally shot Taenn. We've all been waiting for it. Finally happened.
True.
Yeah, it was my moment.
Was it for 1 healing? Is that how much you
One
do?
I
HP.
think.
Yeah. Oh, 2?
2? It was 2?
Yeah, I think it was 2 HP.
Wow.
I think I roll 1d4 on that. So
That's double.
yeah, you know what? It got you up from a distance. I don't want to hear it.
True.
Javier got a nasty bite that isn't healing quite right for some reason.
Oh, I forgot.
All right.
Oh, man.
Big yikes. Big
I
yikes.
wouldn't worry about it. It's probably
It's probably fine.
That's
Yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
problem.
Totally fine.
Taenn was a cow.
Yeah, true.
So effective. I'm so proud.
It was
I thought of a lot of things after that encounter where I was like, maybe I should have tried to do something with like getting the cow skin off me, or like trying to trick the beast into thinking the cow was over there and not me or something. I don't know.
Anything?
I'm still just I'm not really sure how it was like. How did you guys expect it to
We're
go?
like, oh, we're gonna get him
Like,
out here
Taenn
and
is
then we'll
the
just beat
cow.
him.
Yeah, and then he came and he attacked the cow,
Mm-hmm.
and then he kind of just
All
kept
going to
doing
plan.
that. Yeah, like
going
why?
Plan.
No, it's just 100% hubris. It was. Of course, he'll come attack the cow, and then we'll just beat him.
Yeah, we'll
we'll
just
just
kill
beat
the
him.
werewolf.
Read it. Yep.
Which
Without
multiple of you
silver.
did say, "Oh, I think it's a werewolf."
Uh-huh.
No, like, what are werewolves weak to?
Nah.
Oh, I'm a human on Earth. Werewolves are weak to silver. Maybe I'll just surreptitiously have some silver. I don't know. It was just like, Taenn will be a cow, the werewolf will attack the cow, and then we'll win that fight.
It's a
I
good
was
plan.
convinced they don't exist, so.
Right.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
that's
true.
assist
That
in
is
any
true.
way.
I went back when I was editing the episode. I went back and listened, and I think in the moment you asked me like, "What do you want to know?" And then Abe, as Javi, was like something to the effect of like, "We need to learn their like ins and outs, how they move around at night, and what makes them like special." So my questions were not at all related to how to combat a werewolf. It's like, how would we recognize
How would you
one in the
find one?
wild?
Yeah.
Incredible.
And of course, Kai kept everyone alive.
By the skin of our teeth.
The party healer strikes again.
Unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
And so without further ado, I don't know what you guys are gonna do.
Heck
You
yeah.
You survived the werewolf attack. It's... What is it?
We did
It is the 23rd of Gozran.
We did a kingdom event, right? Or that was a
the
kingdom
werewolf
event?
was a kingdom event. So you guys, kind of the floor is yours. You can go do some Hexploration. You can do another kingdom turn. You can burn your kingdom to the ground, and we can start a Starfinder 2e campaign.
Heck yeah.
You know,
what
like-
I'm talking about.
The world is kind of your oyster here.
We need to wait around a little bit though, because there's still 2 months before 2e comes out, and then also I have to spend time reading it and absorbing it. But
I
at
mean,
that
okay.
point, we can burn it to the ground.
Genuinely, if you burn it to the ground right now, by the time we meet again, it will be 2 or 3 months away.
I keep on hearing about systems and being like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I look into it a bit more and they're like, yeah, 2E's coming out in like 6 months. I'm like, for like every system. I'm like, well, might as well wait for that, I guess. I don't know. We were going to head towards Secret Treasure,
Secret Treasure, yeah. Yeah, go get this
Secret
treasure.
treasure.
Yeah, check it out.
Secret treasure through the mountain.
Other than that, like, we don't know anything, right? Like, we would just be kind of wandering around, checking stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I'm at
hut.
least very curious about this
Oh, yeah, this tower thing.
that we saw from a distance.
Yeah.
I think as long as we are, I feel like we need to build up some fortifications or something at Stagfall. Just kind
We got
of
an army.
prepare the kingdom before. Oh my gosh, before we go exploring
Not wrong.
elsewhere, because I don't want to leave it on its own. I think we need to be like prepared enough to make another settlement before we really start going far away. Is my opinion.
So, I mean,
Secret Treasure.
King
not that
turn?
far
Am I
away.
hearing King turn? Is that what I just heard?
Quite possibly.
I think what we got. If we want to get here and check this out, it's what 1, 2, 3 days we're gone, roughly.
Is it even that long?
It's 3 days,
I think
yeah,
it's 3
because we don't have
days.
any roads yet.
Man, we gotta build some roads.
I mean, but you guys you can move 2 natively, right? And then you
We
can
hustle
force
for
march
3.
for a
Yeah.
third. So you walk out there, camp, explore,
Yeah.
to make it all the way back.
Yeah. Can you clarify, like, at what stage are we, like, how far away are we from another kingdom turn at this point? Based on our, idea of how we're going to do kingdom turns last time.
So it's the 23rd of Gozran right now. So you
Okay.
have 7-ish days before you probably have
Easy.
to do one.
All right. So we got to basically
gotta-
come back on the 1st, and that's when we're planning on doing a kingdom turn.
3-day excursion.
Yeah, man. We can go further, actually. Just not too much.
You guys could really fuck with me and try to explore north. Like, way north of the map, where the map ends.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We
yeah.
would never.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, we can go off the map?
I
Yeah,
mean, you can.
it's
You'll
like-
fall off.
It's like Elden Ring. When you find a little area, it actually expands the map. There's like a whole
Oh,
much more of this. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. I wanted to incorporate a little bit of realism, so it's a flat Earth here. So if you go off the edge, you are
Oh,
just
yeah,
going
you
to
just
fall and
fall.
die.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
A little bit of realism.
Yeah. You gotta ground the adventure, you know?
Yeah,
Everyone's
true.
like wizards and shit. It's like, no.
That's very true. Very, very
Keep
true.
one thing at least.
Like, it's like Discworld.
Yeah.
read the Discworld
You're
books?
gonna land
I
on the
haven't.
turtles.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
It's people that, like, rappel off the side.
Yep. I'm okay going up there if you want to go to Secret Treasure.
Secret treasure.
Let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
You want to just sprint there first day?
Yeah.
I think so. Well, yeah, we've reconnoitered these places in front of us, haven't we? Oh, I
Not
guess we haven't
this-
reconnoitered
not
the
this,
Shrike River.
Reconnoited.
Is that what I said? Reconnoitered? Reconnoitered?
Reconnoitered. I don't know. That feels right in here.
Just a cool 36-mile trek.
Yep.
Let's
Do
do
we
it.
want to
seen the
recommend
measure.
it? Or do we
36
wanna just
miles
go?
in a day.
I would say
Oh,
if we get there,
Yikes.
we can reconnoiter Shrike River on our way back.
Okay. Agreed.
The
All
movement
right.
thing is
Moved.
cool.
Let's do... Uh-oh. Huh. My camping sheet button isn't working?
Oh, mine works. Might just need a refresh.
We haven't camped in a bit.
If I refresh, I'm in so much trouble. Last time it literally took me like 10 minutes to get back in. I mean, if you can see your camping turn, feel free to play it out while I'm reloading.
Can you guys see yours?
Yep.
Why am I the only one? What the fuck?
Oh,
If
yep.
you,
Oh yeah, it came up.
Yeah.
all right, I'll
It did
roll.
take a minute to come up.
It's prep camp. Oh man, all the custom stuff I put in here is gone though. That's okay. I'll fix it at some point.
We could probably... Well, I can't reload the old one now, but...
No, it's good. It's good. It was just like some HTML. It's fine. Let's go. Let's prepare a campsite. That was on a 17, and it just sat there for a second, and then rolled over to a 10. But all right,
Hell
whatever.
Well,
Hey, we need basic ingredients. I think that's fine.
Oh no.
oh, I hit it and it didn't do anything, and then I hit it again.
Why is my camping
Alex.
sheet not open?
Well, apparently it's lagging. How do I remove 16 basic ingredients?
You go into our character inventory.
Did the party thing, right?
Party stash. Should be in there. Special ingredients, basic ingredients. Yeah, they're in there.
We have 115.
You know, you could choose to do something else other than gathering ingredients. I think we're fine, actually.
Oh, my bad. We only have 99.
Yeah, we only have 99, Aaron. Also, I'm bad at literally everything else. This is the only thing I can do.
Maybe you should improve.
I did last time to be able to do this.
Okay.
I couldn't do anything before.
Well. All right, I think we're ready to cook some meals. Give me to that next
and what are you
screen.
going to use to cook the meals, Aaron?
The ingredients that we already had, Alex,
That came from where?
that I had gathered personally.
No, I gathered a lot of them.
I
A
disagree.
lot of them were me.
I disagree.
My camping sheet is super duper laggy.
And
I don't
eat
know
my
what this
favorite
is.
meal.
Little jeweled rice action.
Rice and
Chilled
nut
rice.
pudding.
Whoa! Kicked us
Oh
back.
no.
You still lagging over there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try. Let me try a different browser, maybe.
This
Man, I
would
really
have been adventuring 696 hours.
maybe. It's a weird way to do that.
Yep.
I don't know what's up with that.
Not showing days, but okay, sure. 696 hours. You know, we've accomplished a lot for 696 hours.
I mean, you overthrew a bandit lord. You explored a lot of hexes. You started a kingdom. That ain't nothing.
That's right.
It's true.
Yeah.
See? And don't
Yeah,
forget
but-
all the stuff that went on over at Brevoy.
That's true. You saved Lady
There was a
Demandi.
fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a fire.
Yeah.
A giant.
And then all the quests we went on for what's his face? Oleg?
Oleg, that's true.
It's
Oleg is
Svetlana.
getting
Yep.
pretty.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
A lot in 696 hours.
Okay. I'm back in on a different browser. Seems to be behaving a little bit better.
Nice. Yeah, one more. Okay, perfect. Everybody
There you go.
sticking with what we got?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, nobody's rice and nut.
Oh,
Oh,
what
yeah,
was rice
shepherd's
and nut
pie.
again? Is
Ooh,
that
rice is
the
too good.
Jeweled rice is good.
What does jeweled rice do?
It's
Let's
that
do
free
a
step.
step 10 feet.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I used it against the
It's
Stag
true.
Lord.
It was huge.
It's real nice.
That's why you guys killed him.
It
It's true.
was pivotal.
I think I made it my
All
favorite
right.
meal.
I mean, with a plus 13, a 4 is still a success. That's what we want to
Nice.
see.
Nice.
Ooh!
That's some good shepherd's pie, though.
It's great chef's pie. All right, I will
Thank you,
apply
sir.
meal effects and remove ingredients on both these.
Do we each have to press that?
I don't think so. Yeah, because it did 1 rations for the first one and 3 rations for the other.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
it's correct.
I got shepherd's pie stuff now.
Cool.
Chef's pie.
Favorite meal bonus.
Nice.
Wait, isn't it actually onion soup or turnip
Yeah,
soup?
it was radish.
Radish soup.
Radish soup.
Yeah, it's radish soup.
Some kind of root vegetable.
All right. Reconnoitering time?
Rest. I'm gonna click this rest button.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Let's see what happens. Okay.
Ooh, I also get a +1 status bonus to acrobatics checks to escape for 24 hours.
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay, look at that. It just automatically did a bunch of stuff. That's fun. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are good. You reconnoiter. Let me open this up. Okay, so you have some intel that there is a hidden treasure trove here. There's an old lightning-struck oak tree atop a low hill at this spot. It's the only tree in a 2-mile radius.
Well,
why don't you guys give me a survival check to try to track down this hidden treasure?
Okay.
You'll get a little bit of a bonus since you know it's here.
Oof.
Oh,
5's not
no.
going to do it.
Might need to do a little bit better than that.
Well, I'll try. Well, do too much worse. I can't do worse.
Oh my
You
god.
can certainly
Alright, I
do
did
worse.
one better.
Taenn's good at survival, right?
Decent.
Come on, Taenn, bring it home.
We definitely brought a
trained
Condaya
for
with
this.
us. Alright.
Hey!
Nice.
Hey, 20.
So while everyone's looking around, Kai has turned around and started walking back towards the capital. But Taenn he finds that the ground beneath, there's a hollow in the tree's roots on the north side where it looks like something was buried. You take a little bit of time to dig it up, and you find something wrapped in a heavy leather cloak. Inside, you find a +1 dagger. Can I? Yes, there's a loot actor. That's great. Is there an easy way to do this?
To display it to us? Probably not. Probably have to put it on the map.
Let me... What if I do this?
Oh!
There you go.
It's enormous.
Nice.
Yeah, so it has a +1 dagger, a spell book, a wand of breathe fire, level 1, and a silver ring. Breathe
Nice.
fire used to be burning hands.
Okay. Look at that. It's pretty nice.
I don't know if anybody cares about the spell book, but it is pretty water damaged. I don't think any of you are capable of learning from a spell book, but
I don't think so.
Nope.
When I retrained into a
Great.
wizard.
I mean, you could.
Also, I believe none of us are proficient with breathe fire. Not on the occult list.
Huh. Well,
That day.
this was a disappointing treasure trove, I suppose.
You thought we
happens,
would
it
have
happens.
like magic people that could do magic?
I know. Absolute
Hey, I can do
insanity.
some magic, just not that magic specifically.
Do we want to maybe move like here to this bridge? We've never been there. We could kind of take a roundabout way back instead of going straight back because we have 7 days, right? Well,
Yeah, let's go check out the bridge.
5 days
I am.
left.
I'm in agreement. 11.95.
Wow. Very precise to get to that
Wow.
bridge.
Mhm.
12.02 that way.
Why are they...
Alright.
All right. What
Something
is
with hex math
here?
happening.
I don't
in
know.
time.
It's weird.
Okay, so you find a small settlement?
The bridge people.
Sorry, this has there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And I didn't think we would come here.
Oh, yes.
You didn't memorize everything for every hex.
I know, I did everything adjacent to your capital, and the ones Caleb said he wanted to check.
Do you
Not
remember
the
when-
random third option?
Do you remember when you memorized the backstory for every single character?
Don't
And then we just
remind me.
murdered everybody.
You went in, you were like, why would we talk to them? Let's just start murdering people. And I was like, oh, damn it.
Hey, man,
How
Ant-
many
Ant guy
sessions of
started it.
material did you have?
I mean, it probably could have been 2 or 3. There was a lot there.
Oof.
But that is okay. So you find... okay, I misspoke earlier when I said it was a town. There is a small, burned-out house and a bridge that crosses the river here. A small, like, weather-worn sign calls it Nettles Crossing.
Bulls Crossing.
Recognize that name.
Why don't you roll me a society check?
Heck yeah. That's the
Oh.
one roll I don't get to roll very often. Let's do it. Do I need to roll as public or not? Not public, probably, right?
Yeah, not public would be ideal.
You got it.
Okay, yeah. So you have heard of this place.
Okay.
Basically, it was a, or I guess it still is, a toll bridge, run by a guy named Davik Nettles. It looks like perhaps, though, a unfortunate fate befell him, as the house is burned out, and it doesn't look like there's anyone there to watch over the bridge.
Sounds like a quest to me.
Check out the house. I guess do we need to camp first?
Well,
Time
the
to
question is,
investigate what happened to this burned out house.
do we,
Ignore all other responsibilities.
Mhm.
does the house provide us enough cover that we don't, like for camping purposes, that we can kind of hide ourselves away and not really run into any encounters? Hmm?
It's pretty burned out, but I think there's enough bones there still that we could do that.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Yeah, the bridge is also in very, very rough shape.
Mhm.
Crossable?
Maybe if you're very careful.
Can I roll lore structural engineering?
Sure.
I don't have that. Sorry.
Wow.
Okay. Then no.
Rude.
I guess not.
You roll crafting?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, a crafting check, huh? All right.
You're pretty good at that, right?
I am. I'm basically an operative.
Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. So you're looking at it, you think that... So you couldn't cross it normally, but the ropes are still fairly strong. With a decent... You could basically use the ropes to kind of climb across, but only if you did one at a time.
Okay. All right. Communicate this to everybody, and I specifically look at Taenn and say, we must cross one at a time, and I also don't think the wind will help us here.
How far across is it?
Is that how Taenn responds?
No, I'm just asking.
It doesn't say.
Like pretty big river.
Call it like 20 feet? 20 feet
Pretty-
across?
Pretty small river.
Pain turns into lightning and crosses the river.
Wow.
And then he turns around. F
All
you
right.
across Fawana.
As you materialize on the other side of the river, I'm going to need to find a map.
Oh no.
Oh,
Tell me not to cross.
He saw a mound of worms, and he thought, I should walk into that cavern. It's important.
And gets killed for showing off.
Think I can't cross 20 feet?
In the book, they're like, the PCs will never get across this chasm, so the fight on the other side is like a...
Oh my god, dude. One of our friends, he used to DM a bunch for us, but he was so scared after we reached level 5, because people got access to, like, fly and stuff, that he basically, any campaign of his that went beyond that, he basically just quit.
Oh my gosh.
We can go anywhere.
It was very funny. Javi, you are very low on health. You should probably heal yourself. Why can't I delete this fucking boomerang? Okay.
Yeah, I wanted to ask about
True.
how long it's been, if we healed or not. Also, does my wounded stay there? How does that work?
After you rest, I think it goes down. I think it goes away.
Yeah, if you
So we
rest for 10 minutes at
slept.
full health, I think.
So how much could I have been healed yesterday, I guess is the question.
I think it automatically healed everybody.
Yeah.
All the way
It healed
any
you.
of you.
It
Go ahead.
healed Javi 8 points from sleeping the previous
Yeah.
night.
You also, if any of you are capable of healing,
Oh
you can
yeah.
use that.
And treat
Also-
deadly wounds we can just do.
Okay.
Yeah.
We would do that before we go to sleep, just to make sure
Yeah,
everybody's full.
Why won't this activate?
Because you can't do it.
I
Should we just
mean-
heal up then?
Yeah. No, it's been long enough. I think you guys can assume that you've healed up. Okay, my game will not let me activate. There
What?
we go. It only took like an hour.
We've been here for a bit.
Have you? Okay,
Mhm.
my game is just being a real piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really laggy.
What is that creature?
So it looks
Ah.
like Taenn got deleted. So this creature emerges from the river,
No.
Ooh.
Taenn.
and moves to attack. Let me pull up
No, Taenn.
Bro,
some
why,
music.
Why you
It's Nettle.
testing me?
Isn't that all? You're right.
Hmm.
Let's do this.
Whoa, whoa. All right, there we go. That's some music.
Yeah, we ain't fucking around.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
He's snarling too.
that sounded
Nice.
All right, let's get some initiatives.
Let's get this bread.
Man, now I want to fight Kalkarikis. This.
Ooh, Kalkariki, Kalkariki.
What the fuck is
I
a
see.
Kalkariki?
Can I see this enemy?
Yes.
All right.
Their other Starfinder campaign, there's a creature that we encountered.
I
It
see.
just
And
constantly yelled its own name.
the
Mm.
official sound packs. We had them just yelling Kalkariki in the distance.
That's actually adorable. All right, so this creature rises up from the water. He turns, he looks at Taenn, and he goes, David Nettles! And
I hate
he
it.
focuses his gaze on Taenn.
All of our enemies from now on are just Pokemon.
Yeah. And I am going to need a will save. I do not have one to give you, so if you could just roll a will save.
Okay.
That... Okay, that is a success. So you are...
Sky.
Jesus Christ, calm down, man.
He's got a really bad cold, guys.
Yeah. He's been sleeping in this fucking river this whole time.
I've been rolling pretty good saves this campaign.
You have been.
Why would you say that? Why would you ever say that?
It's been really bad in the past in other campaigns. So
Oh
it's-
my gosh,
know.
I can't believe you.
And so he is going to...
Sounds.
I know. He is going to move up to you, and as he does, you just get this waft of rotting flesh.
Ugh.
And I'm going to need this fortitude save.
Oh man.
You deserve
As
this.
the stench
Yeah.
threatens to overwhelm you.
Wow. See?
Wow.
See what I mean?
See what I mean?
You are completely fine.
Nice.
Amazing.
And the last thing he does is he rears back, and he swings with his Rancer,
Ooh.
which I'm realizing... Well, that's fine. It doesn't matter. Ooh. That is a critical hit with the
Oh, no.
Rancer.
I can see that roll, by the way.
Yep.
Why?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh,
Ooh.
boy.
A lot of damage.
Ooh.
That's 28 damage. Good thing I can't lie about that right now. At least you guys know I'm playing fair. Alright, that is his turn. Kai, you are up.
All right. Kai would like to make a knowledge check against the thing. If she can.
Okay, yeah.
Can she use occultism?
I will take occultism.
Okay.
Oh, bro, what's the music doing right now?
I think there's 2 songs playing.
I think you're right.
When you hit start initiative or start, yeah.
Oh,
start
you're right.
Combat, it does one.
Oh, I should have kept. I'm gonna stop that. Let me redo it. I forget that it does that. Sorry.
No worries.
What did you roll?
Really well. I think a natural 20.
Yeah.
For my question, I would like to know if it's susceptible to mind affecting things. This is primarily what I'm looking for.
Okay. You didn't quite roll well enough for me to give you a straight answer.
That's fine.
On that, but you can tell it seems to be some sort of undead, but not like a traditional undead.
Okay.
It seems to be something slightly different.
Okay.
It's hard for you to put your finger on it.
Well, since I'm going first of our team here, I'm just gonna throw a fear at it.
Okay.
I will save for it.
All right. That is a failure.
Ooh.
Nice. Frightened 2.
Frightened 2.
And
All
that's
right.
it for me.
Jesus, he's so intense.
Yeah, very, very.
All right, Dex, what do you got for me?
I can hear him just like.
I'm gonna
It's like-
just turn him down a little bit. Honestly, creating a hostile
It's a
work
lot.
environment right now. Yeah.
It is a lot for sure.
I love it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, no, it's really good. It's really, really good. Dex, you know what we're doing?
Shooting Taenn.
Yeah, it's exactly what we're doing. How'd you know?
It's what I would do if I were in your position.
Heck yeah, an 18 on the die.
pretty
That's what I'm
alright.
talking about. Okay, well we're gonna take a shot at this boy with ooh. Do we double barrel this?
Yeah, man.
I think we
currently
do.
Frightened 2.
I think
You
we
rolled
That is
do.
true.
18.
Yeah, we do.
Do it.
How's a 29?
That is a critical hit.
Nice.
That's what I like to hear.
No, one
Goodbye,
shot.
boy.
He might survive.
Yeah, so this is 2. Well, let's just roll this in chat, shall we?
Oh my god.
How's that's
Wow.
39?
I mean, he did not like that very much.
Yeah, I'm sure he didn't.
Whoa.
Nice.
And who would you like to use your shared stratagem with?
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be Taenn since he's right
That makes
there.
sense. Oh, with Taenn. Okay, that actually is not what I expected. Okay.
Yeah,
Taenn.
because I don't know about the situation with Javi crossing the river because of the ropes, and you know he can't
Yeah,
turn
I gotta
into
ask about
lightning
it.
and jaunt
Yeah,
over
it's
there.
true.
That is true. That is true.
Honestly, we're all safe on this side. Just hang out over here, shoot some
That
arrows.
is true.
I do have
just
a
gonna
hand
go
crossbow.
For my third action, I'm just gonna reload a shot.
Third action? Oh, yeah, he's not part of your investigation. Okay,
Yeah. Sadly.
That makes
All
sense.
right, I am done.
All right, Javier.
Alright. What is the bridge situation? Can I get across this thing?
Yeah, so as Dex was explaining before Taenn just sort of jumped the gun, it seems like you could use the ropes to kind of shimmy your way across. You would basically need to climb on these ropes. You would
Okay.
require a little bit of athletics. You also could try just swimming.
Okay.
It's not that deep. Might be a little bit slower that way. It is an option.
We'll go for the climb.
Okay.
I've
Give
got
me.
acrobatics.
It's going to be more of an athletics.
Oh,
thing.
athletics. I also have athletics.
Okay.
Just not as much. Alright. Just roll athletics.
Yeah.
Well, 4 doesn't help.
Yeah, not amazing. So you start to shimmy across this bridge, And then you sort of, it's wet, you're distracted by the zombie noises in your ear,
Yeah.
and you just lose your
So
grip and you
distracting.
fall right into the river.
All right. Can I swim? Can I swim the rest of the way?
Yeah. I'm gonna pop back to the map really quick, because all of the information about the bridge was up here. It is another athletics check to try to swim across.
Can I roll? Oh, I could just click on the die that's under swim. Oh, interesting. Does that do the same thing?
That is the actual swim
That is
check.
the
I don't know
actual
if that's
swim
what
check.
what the bridge is doing, but
It's the same check, but we'll roll it here. Well, maybe the bite's affecting him.
Yeah. Yeah, you fall and you land right on the bite. Man, that's tough. So Javi... Whoops. There you go. So Javi falls into the river, and as he tries to swim, he ends up getting carried
Oh,
a
no.
little bit downstream.
I'm coming, Taenn.
Uh-oh.
Don't
You've got one more action, I think?
I do. Oh, 1, 2. Okay.
I'll
So
give you
it's-
moving to the bridge and trying to trying to go
one,
across the
okay.
bridge is one, then trying to swim is your second.
So continue. Do I need to continue athletics for swimming again?
Yeah?
Is that okay? One of these has to be good. Well,
I guess it doesn't have
Do
to
they?
be.
it doesn't have to.
Taenn gets carried further downriver.
Don't come in the water. It's very quick.
Alright, so that's Javi's turn. Taenn, what do you got for me?
yeah. I need to channel elements,
Real original.
and I will take my free melee out of that.
Okay.
He is flat-footed too.
Oh, yes, good point. Let me set that real quick before you resolve. Go ahead. Off guard is the terminology we use now,
off
Aaron.
guard. Sorry.
Thank
Off guard.
you. Wow, you are
Nice.
rolling rock. That is a critical hit. Ten lightning damage. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, okay. You're still alright. Still up.
Okay. And for my next trick, I'll use lightning dash.
Oh my gosh. Just be a man, fight him over there.
at half health.
Lightning
Spider
dash. So I can do a 30-foot line, which I will do here. And it propels me. Oh, I need to put my thing back in move mode. Here we go. In the form of lightning.
Nice.
And then I do 2d12, I think, and then get a reflex save.
Okay. Okay, Okay, it rolled it all several times. I'm just going to take the first one. So that is a failure, so he is going to take that electricity damage, and he is bloodied.
Ooh. Oh.
But it is his turn. So now that you are on the other side of the bridge, you can see he sort of relaxes. He sort of stands, kind of draws himself up to his full weight, and he sort of sets his rancer down in almost like a soldier stance. You know, kind of like butt end on the ground, spear end facing upwards. And he calls out in an eerie, soggy voice, "You are not my tormentors. Bring me the Stag Lord's body, throw him in the river that I may look upon his face.
Oh,
Or join me instead."
did we keep his body?
Dex is. I'm pretty sure Dex is still wearing the helmet.
You're wearing his helmet.
Yes.
Shouldn't have said that.
Oh no.
I
Throw
would
Dex
like
in the river.
I would like to pull the helmet off and just yell across the river. Is this not proof enough that we've killed the Stag Lord? I have his helm.
I must look upon his face in death.
Okay.
Dig up his grave. I don't know what would we do with the bodies.
They're just still there, just rotting in the street.
It's just sitting.
For a month, they've been just sitting there.
Okay, shoot. May we cross the river if we bring his body?
Only then.
I can cross the river.
Yeah, why don't you try that out again? It worked really good the first time.
So well. Dex will just say, so be it. We will bring his body back so you may see him.
Thank you. And then he goes back into the river and disappears.
Wow, okay.
Oh my god,
Javi?
there's a map for this.
What?
Wow,
Javi?
look at this. Anyways. Yeah, Javi, why don't you give me
And do that
athletics.
athletics check again.
Yes,
huh?
please.
Hey, there
Hey,
we go.
there it is. It's not that hard. Which side would you like to get out on?
Back the way.
Yeah, excellent choice, excellent choice.
Sort of wrings his shirt out, walks back around. And on the plus side, the water is quite nice.
I'd take a
Alright.
swim if I wouldn't be stabbed for it.
Alright, I'm going to send us back to the map. So you all have a little bit of a side quest here.
Yeah. Quests.
On it, man.
Oh, you got it already? Psh, all right.
Well,
Get it, dude.
in progress.
Do it. Do it.
So, my lightning dash ability, it says level 3+, and then it has some stuff. So, I mean, we're level 4. That means it just activates? Or how does
Probably?
What's the question?
that? Lightning dash?
Mm-hmm.
You scroll up a little bit and read that section, and
Oh,
it has level
so
3+.
It is every 3 levels above the level of Lightning Dash? Does that sound right, Caleb?
Level plus
Yes.
3?
Yeah. So if you got it at level 1, plus 3 would activate at level 4.
Okay,
If it
so
was
it's
a
not going
first
to
level
activate for 3
ability.
levels.
Yeah.
Alright, I was wondering why it wasn't including the extra stuff automatically, because I figured it would do that.
It will, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to kick us back to the map and stop this very dramatic music.
All right, so we're not crossing that river at this time. We need to head back to Stagfall. Okay.
Body.
Okay. Did you say that we could just camp here, no problem? Is that what you were kind of saying next to
Yeah.
the burned out?
Yeah, you
Okay.
can stay in. Speaking of, actually,
We're going to chill with Nettles or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
As long as you don't lightning dash across the river. Yeah.
all right, I'm just gonna go ahead and advance us one day.
Well,
I guess it's raining today.
Oh.
Well, I guess we just sprint back, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody know anything about that undead? I don't.
Ooh, that's a good point. Did I recognize anything from him?
Give me a check of some sort.
Occultism, maybe?
Occultism would work. Let me pull up his thing again. Religion might be better.
Ooh, that's not going to be better for me.
If you have a lore of some kind, maybe?
City Restov.
Politics.
Cooking? Cooking lore?
Cooking lore, that's it.
If you want to learn about him, of those options, occultism will, of him physically, occultism would work really well. If you maybe wanted to know about him maybe who he was in life. I would maybe take Rest of Lore or Society.
Okay. I think Society. Maybe because we've already been looking at this burned out toll bridge crossing building, so maybe I can try to glean some stuff from that as well, on top of maybe recognizing something from him. So we'll go with that.
Alright.
Maybe.
Okay. It's not too bad. Yeah, and you have Brevoy lore?
I have Restov.
Restov, not Brevoy. Okay. So yeah, this guy was a engineer named Davik Nettles. He came out here from Brevoy, he set up this this kind of toll bridge, and he had a pretty sweet deal going. Cheap but fair.
Okay.
You had heard rumors that the Stag Lord had sort of, his troops had come in and basically, you see the results, right?
Yep.
Burned his house down, and it seems that now he is some sort of being, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Stuck
sort
in,
of bound there, right?
like stuck in purgatory until he resolves the situation at hand.
Exactly.
Okay. All right.
It's almost like a curse.
Yeah.
That's sort of how it behaves.
Well, I will relay this to the rest of the group. I didn't recalling things about him from a society standpoint. I don't recall him being like a necessarily evil guy, right? He was just running tolls for this bridge.
As far as you know, he was a solid guy.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Dex has got no problem carting the Stag Lord's carcass, wherever it may be, back over to this man and dumping it in the river.
I'm good with that.
Cool. All right, heading back.
Let's do it.
Because we can't cross the river anywhere else, really.
Yeah, we just sprinting.
Yeah, I think so.
Back.
Oh, you're just crossing the river anyway. All right, got it.
Oh, sorry.
All right, that's better. That's better.
Yeah, don't let that happen again.
Because if you went to that one hex, it would reveal the one down here.
Oh, true.
All right, so you guys make it all the way back. You don't have to roll camping in your own capital. That's
What?
just a rule I'm making up. Whatever.
Love that rule.
What if I want to camp out under the stars?
If you really want to, you could. Okay. What are we doing?
I
Time
think
to dig up this body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and advance us another day.
Oh, it's no
Ooh.
longer pouring rain.
But it is very cold today.
Oh.
Okay.
Unless, no, it's not. Yeah. Temperature drops noticeably, becoming unusually cold.
Mm.
Maybe because we dug up a body.
Very
Possibly.
spooky. But yeah, you guys you can pretty easily, if you would be interested in this, you could probably send some people to go take care of this for you. You probably don't need to personally haul his body all the way back. You are rulers of a kingdom. You can probably find some guys to do this for you.
Isn't there an activity in the camping section that actually gives, or not, the city building section that gives you access to
I
this?
believe hire an adventurer is what you would want.
Yep.
Delegate a task.
When you hire adventurers to
What
help
is-
end an ongoing event, the DC is equal to your control DC, blah, 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 blah.
Okay,
Sure.
so that's for ending an event.
While the PCs can strike out themselves to deal with ongoing events, it's often more efficient to hire adventurers. So yeah, that's it. Well, one of us will just have to do it. It's 2 actions out of our 3, but...
I mean, why are we walking around at all? We should just be doing hired... We just do
Genuinely?
kingdom turns, hire adventurers, they go do the dirty work.
True. True.
The rest of this
Die,
campaign is
hire
just going to
more.
be kingdom rules.
Well,
Gosh.
listen, we'll hire
I
some
really is
adventurers. We'll each name one of them and pick a class. Follow
And
them
then you-
along on their journey.
I like that idea for a campaign. That's fun.
Just have to build characters every time we hire adventurers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every adventure is a one shot.
Actually, I had for a while. I had an idea where basically, if you have a group of people you want to play D&D with, but people aren't consistently available, it's a nice framing device because it's like people can bring old characters, or you can just introduce a new character, and it's like, that guy was busy, whatever.
Yeah. It's
You
cool.
just have like a guild.
Exactly. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah.
But
What
yeah,
do we do?
it's the 25th now.
Oh, still the 25th. Wow,
Yeah.
we didn't really go very far. All right.
I mean, 3 days, right? Assuming it advanced every time, which I think it did.
Yeah. Okay. South? You guys want to go south? We have a boat,
We do?
right? Don't we have boating?
We
Didn't somebody pick up boating?
I think you
That's
have
true.
Voting
voting.
ability now.
Voting means we have a boat.
I presume it means we have a boat.
It makes
No,
sense.
we just know a lot about them.
We know how to use a boat if we happen to come across
We've been
one.
watching a lot of YouTube videos about boats.
If we get 2 regions south, that puts us in an area where we can potentially find some new recipes.
We can't find new
Wow.
recipes in this one?
Maybe. I don't know. We've only done it one time here. Either way, we're gonna have to reconnoiter the first place. When we go there, we can camping and I can check and see if there's new recipes available. Because that's how it works. Just in the region, I'm like inspired in that moment. You're like, you know what we could make?
I mean, I think it's more what ingredients are available, right?
True.
Like, you go to an area and
What
it's
flora
like...
and fauna you see.
Yes, precisely.
We can
Let's do
move
it.
to one of the adjacent hexes and reconnoiter. Is that the idea?
Here. Both of them look to be... Oh, they're both open terrain, so I think we're fine.
Wetlands.
Let's do it. Take us,
Boom.
camping master.
Boom, there. All right, let's see.
Ooh. Look at that. Look at that.
okay.
Some cool things on the map.
I like it. I like
Look
it.
at that. That's scary.
All right, so as you guys are moving through this area, sort of the only thing of note is a dilapidated mud hut. It sits atop a small hummock? What's a hummock?
Is that like a hill?
It's a hill, I think, yeah.
On top of
knoll.
a hammock.
It's a hillock, knoll, or mound. And not a knoll like the animal, I assume.
Yeah.
But it is in the middle of a fetid marsh. And you can see a thin tendril of bluish smoke tripling through the gaping hole in its moss-covered roof.
Oh.
Gollum.
This is basically, you guys can go explore this area if you reconnoiter. Otherwise...
We could move on. Yeah. I'm okay. What do you guys want to do? Check it out or move on?
Go say hi to this guy.
Yeah.
Reconnoiter?
Reconnoiter.
Alex, you have no decision-making power.
Yeah.
It's just like, send the army!
No, yeah. Thought we were
Alright.
gonna go explore tower up north, but
Oh, that's true.
Alright,
We're trying to stay
reconnoitering?
close by right now.
sure.
Alright. So you guys reconnoiter, and as you approach, you see that there is a wooden fence surrounding the perimeter of the mound. And sort of fastened around several of the fence posts are these crude, fetishes, think from, the Blair Witch Project, crafted out of, sticks, feathers, and animal bones. Nearby, there's a lone crow cawing noisily. Between the fence and the house, there is also a lone scarecrow. And I think there was a sign or something. Waist-high wooden fence, a single gate hangs askew. Here it is. A fist-sized rusted iron bell hangs from a hairy length of rope tied to a crooked post next to the gate.
Do I notice anything else odd?
That scarecrow looks weird.
Definitely
Okay.
too high level for us to engage.
That
with
is
this.
all I'm obligated to give you for your that's odd.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just letting you know that
Yeah,
was
yeah.
not me being difficult. That is That's how the ability works.
Yep, I know.
Feels like we need spooky music now.
That is true. Let's bring that moaning back.
Yeah.
Scarecrow.
I think maybe Dex would say, Kai, does that scarecrow look strange to you?
I don't know. She looks at it. Does it look strange? What do you want me to roll for that?
Give me... I don't know. How do you want to determine if it's strange?
See if it's just like a normal scarecrow people use all the time.
You're just gonna like you're just looking.
Just look at it, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I am doing my exploration activity is detect magic, I believe,
Okay.
if that is relevant. But mainly looking at.
Okay, give me a perception check. Okay. Not too bad. This music might be... I mean, it's not really music, it's just kind of ambiance. It's a little too scary.
I like it.
Yeah, this scarecrow... It looks like it is... Let me see, how far is it from you right now? It's pretty far away. It looks... Again, it's a little hard to tell just from looking at it. But it does not appear to be just an ordinary scarecrow. You get the sense that there is something up with this scarecrow. But at this distance, you can't tell.
I mean, I guess it's a little weird. I don't know.
Do you think we should, ring the bell?
How?
Well, move the rope. Presumably there's an object in there that would ring it if it's connected to a rope. Or we could hit it with a stick, or
I think you should
could
shoot it.
blow some wind on it or something.
I could just lightning dash in there.
Oh my god. I think we've learned our lesson from lightning dashes.
And I mean, I
dash
think the
right
rest
over
of
this-
it us learned it.
Right over this fence. Just lightning dash at an angle.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm still not feeling great. So no.
Dex will just, is the bell within reach? Is it like hanging on the fence?
Yeah, it's on the fence. I don't know how close you guys got to the fence. For the record, just to give you a little, sense of scale, you basically have the fence, and then about 80 feet away is the hut, and sort of 40 feet away from the fence is this scarecrow.
Alright. I will definitely not cross the fence, but Dex will just walk up and see if there's any sort of, ringer on the bell. If there's not, he'll just strike it with the blunt end of, I don't know, his musket.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really a mechanism for ringing it, but you strike it with the butt of your musket, and it lets out a very nice ring, and sort of a face appears in the window of this hut, and it looks a little something like this.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Oh boy.
And she says, "Yeah, what do you want?"
Hi, we're just exploring the area. We run the city over there, Stagfall.
City?
Yeah.
What city?
The
Oh,
kingdom.
it's just
I never
across
heard of
the
a
lake.
city. Across the... Do I look like I got a boat?
I mean, we haven't been around the backside. Maybe you got one back there.
I don't.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Kai.
Okay.
What's your name?
Elga.
Oh, nice to meet you, Elga.
Okay.
Wait,
Go ahead.
nope. All you.
We were merely exploring areas around Stagfall to say hello to our neighbors.
Okay, hello.
What do you do out here, Elga?
What?
What do you do out here?
Oh, I mean, I live here. What's it look like I do?
No, do you trade? Do you brew potions?
Hey,
Do you brew any
Listen.
homebrew? You got a good IPA?
what I do is my own business. I don't trust you city slickers out here.
City slickers.
Hey, how would you feel about being absorbed into the nation of Indefatigaria?
What? What is that?
Just wondering. We like annex the
I'm-
sex.
We're gonna
Bad-
annex this
bad
side of the lake.
probably. I'm gonna go with bad.
Okay, we'll take note of that.
Do you have any occult talismans for sale? I've been looking for a couple things I haven't been able to find.
With all of this, why don't you guys make me like a group diplomacy check?
Oh.
Let's see sort of how well you're doing in character.
You want us to just all roll?
You could all roll, and some of you could aid. Sort of however you guys think is going to get you the best result here.
I'm pretty good at diplomacy.
Are you?
I'm not.
Yeah, we got that with. Do you mind if we invade?
I'll aid.
I can't.
What, should I roll?
I mean, you do not have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
When I aid, do I just roll that check and not blind?
Yes. So
Or blind.
you roll that check. None of this needs to be blind.
Okay.
So you just roll that check, and if you beat a,
Is it 15?
I think it's
10?
15.
15? All right.
We'll call it a 10 for this particular check. If you beat that, you basically give a +2 to the main roll.
Alright, I'll also aid.
Hey.
Oh,
Wow.
Is it
What if-
bad if I try to
Oh
aid and
my
then don't
gosh.
make it?
I'm gonna roll so terribly now.
Yeah, good thing you guys decided to aid and not
Mm-hmm.
just roll it.
2 nat 20s.
Oh, that's because Ape has cooperative
Okay.
nature.
I didn't
Okay.
add the bonuses, so from the aids.
Easy
Whatever that
peasy.
is.
All right, so you guys, despite how we roleplayed that, you guys actually really put up the charm here.
I think because like that was actually super endearing to her the way.
Sure, you guys are you're like children. You know what I think it is, though? I think it's Kai asking specifically about magic. I think that sort of warms her. You can see sort of her ears sort of perk up. Under her hood, she has ears.
That
And
we
she
can see.
says,
Perk up.
maybe I can help. You know what? I like the cut of your jib. What? Come on in. Let's stop shouting. This is ridiculous.
She doesn't have a boat, but she uses cut of your jib. I love it.
She lives by a lake now.
How do you
Should
get
live
through
by
this
it.
fence?
There's a gate. What do you mean?
What?
You
What?
just ignore him.
Okay, good to know.
Dex will open the gate.
What about this crow? Is he mean?
The crow? That's
Yeah.
a bird.
What about the
The
scarecrow?
Oh, if you came in uninvited, he would have killed you. But
Oh,
this is me inviting you. You're fine.
Good to know.
Like the opposite of a vampire thing.
What?
Instead
It's
of
like
just
a-
not being able to come in, you come
Hey.
in but you get killed.
Vampires, that's a myth. They don't exist.
Oh. I mean, I've never seen one.
Dex is just gonna start walking in.
All right, yeah. So you guys head in, and you. I mean, I already showed your picture. For the record, as you guys walk by, the scarecrow's head kind of rotates to follow you.
Don't like that.
Yeah.
And as you get closer, the scarecrow looks like this.
Don't like
Oh
that at all.
my gosh.
That's
yeah,
great.
yeah. As you
That's a good
approach, you're like,
scarecrow.
"Oh, that is a scary scarecrow. That is a weird scarecrow. They're usually not actually horrifying."
Or glowing from
Taking the
within.
name
Yeah.
very seriously.
I am so glad you didn't use your electricity to jaunt over the fence.
Yeah.
and
Man,
back.
it would have been
I'm
fun, though.
not.
Oh my goodness.
I would have
So
had
yeah.
to go up at an angle, and I would have fallen at the end of it too. It'd have been great.
Oh yeah, it would have been.
So as you guys approach, she opens the door. Yeah, come on in, come on in. And as you enter, you see her hut. It's a simple one-bedroom kind of deal. It's about 20 feet in diameter, dirt floor, thatched roofs. You can see from the rafters, there are various dried herbs and swamp weeds kind of drying out there. In the corner, you see a bubbling cauldron. But Dex, you notice, you can tell that bubbling cauldron, that is a vegetable broth cooking there.
Ah, I see. I am a fellow chef.
Oh, yeah. No, I love to cook.
Same. It really brings joy to one's heart, does it not?
Oh, it really does.
Do you have any special recipes that you really enjoy making? I do enjoy sharing my cookbook.
You know what? I bet I could. You know what? Let me look. And she reaches under her bed and she pulls out this massive tome. And
Oh, nice.
let's see what I can do here. And she flips through, and I'll find a recipe to share with you.
Okay.
I don't have one prepped right now.
That's okay,
But
that's all right.
I will look through and I will find one that makes sense for her.
Dex, you'll have to teach her your jeweled rice. It's really good. Well, it was the last 2 times.
Well, I was thinking the rice and nut pudding would be a
that's
good.
yeah.
Oh, you've mastered the rice and nut.
Oh, I don't know about mastering it, but I have been known to cook a good one on occasion.
That's incredible. I'm always lacking in the nut department, so I usually just make rice and.
Just rice and.
Yeah, it's not good. My last few guests did not like the rice.
Well, when you add the nut, it does really increase the flavor profile
I believe it.
and texture.
Absolutely. So yeah, if on the topic of what Kai had asked, which was the magical, making anything magical, you know, I got a lot of free time. I enjoy my privacy here. You seem like a decent group of guys. If you want, I could craft stuff for you for a modest fee, of course.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I've been looking for a rhyme heart. Oh, if you don't mind
Like
making
from
one of those.
Overwatch? You know that game's free now. What are you talking to me for?
I hate that so much.
I'm a DPS main. What are we talking about? What actually are you asking for?
It's a spell heart.
A spell heart.
Yeah.
It's
called
like a
rhyme
type
heart.
of Reinhardt. I understand.
Yeah.
That's Rhyme.
R-I-M-M-E, rhyme.
Rhyme heart.
I thought you were. I didn't think you. I thought you knew that's what I said.
No, I didn't. I heard Reinhardt. Rhyme. I see a rhyme crystal.
Oh, it might be rhyme crystal.
Okay.
Sorry,
Okay, that
spell
might
heart,
be.
rhyme crystal.
Yeah,
Got
sure,
me.
whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I you know, now that I hear you correctly, I bet I could probably make something like that.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, you know, these materials ain't cheap. You seem like decent guys, but, like, you did also threaten to invade me. I'm gonna need 50% up front.
Oh,
You
yep.
understand? Just business.
No problem. Boom. Hand
Nice.
over 28 gold.
Okay.
Wow, this thing's expensive.
55.
Yeah, it's
I did
not
the math right?
terrible.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, come back in, few days. I should have that done for you.
Thanks. If you want to buy some stuff from us too, we got this wand we found recently that none of us can use.
And a spell book.
And a spell book.
I'm a little Oh, actually, I guess I have 28 gold now. Huh, interesting.
Light on cash. Wait a second.
Yeah, literally.
Still holding it in her hand.
Literally, she's holding the bag of gold in one hand. Let me see. How much? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Party sheet, stash. The spell book is fairly cheap.
I think the spell book was 1 gold.
Yeah. So I'm seeing
wand.
1 for spell book, and the wand is 60, but you sell for what, like 50%? Half. Okay. Okay, so she can't quite afford. Well, how about this? I will just give this back to you, and we'll deduct that from the cost of what I'm making for that one.
Oh, yeah, that's great. That's perfect.
So that's 31. Math.
I got it.
Yeah, according to my math, that's negative 86. Good job.
Oh, you guys right.
Okay, so I think you will still owe 24 when she's done.
Yeah.
Okay. But you guys, she will take the spell book and the wand of breathe fire.
Great.
Okay. Nice.
You hand over the spell book and she's like, Jesus, what'd you do? It's still like sort
think
of
it got rained
dripping a
on.
little bit. Yeah, I
lot.
bet it did.
It wasn't
What?
us. It was in like a tree. I don't know.
This is a tree spell book?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, I have heard there are some dryads in the area. I guess you guys were out west? That's where you got this?
No, we're north. East.
Oh, weird. Okay. I guess there's more dryads up there that I didn't know about. Weird.
Oh, dryads to the west, huh? How far are we talking?
I don't know. Maybe like
36 miles.
24 miles? Oh, wait.
Okay.
36 miles. I forgot what was in one of the hexes.
Okay. Cool. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh yeah, no problem. You know what? Actually, if you all are gonna be sort of explorating this area a little bit.
That's the plan.
Exploring, conquering.
Yep. No.
Okay.
No,
Just the
not
first
the
one.
conquering. Nope.
You know what? I am gonna continue to just ignore that one for now.
That's the plan. Yep.
We have
Well,
an army,
if-
you know.
Fascinating.
Recruited it myself.
Mainly
Wow, they
for
must
defenses.
be really fearsome, huh?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Well, if you all find yourselves a little bit further south of here, there's a type of mushroom that grows there that I need. I'm trying to brew this new tea. If you could bring me some, I'd be mighty appreciative. I could give you maybe 5 gold for each. You know,
Would you
if
mind
you
if
happen
I-
to be in the area.
Would I be able to have a cup of tea as well?
I think I could arrange that, yeah.
Personally, I find that deal perfectly acceptable. But I, of course, lead it up to the kingdom leader, Kai.
You know, I knew she was the lead. I could tell. You're the smart one of the group.
Yeah, and for some reason I had to make all the decisions suddenly.
The burden of being a leader. That's why I moved out here. I was tired of telling people what to do.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good right
And now
now.
I just do it, you know? Scarecrow, he just does what I tell him to do. Like, hey, Scarecrow, stand there.
Stand there.
Great job.
I
Great
have a
listener.
feeling he does that without you telling him to sometimes.
Sometimes
Maybe
that's how
most of the
good I
time.
am, though. I make him think it's his idea. He wants to do it now.
Oh, that's clever.
Thank you.
As it seems it's getting pretty late, we usually need to find a safe place to camp. Would it be okay if we, camped somewhere nearby. I would even make you one of my rice and nut puddings if you'd be willing to allow us to stay in a, safer place.
We're gonna stay in here. It seems pretty roomy.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, just keep ignoring.
Yeah. Yes.
You know what? It's the best thing you guys have said to me. For a bowl of rice and nut, you can stay around here. Me and Scarecrow will keep you safe from some of the more unsavory elements in the area.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Of course. All right. A new friend.
Can I do like a knowledge check to see what Elga is?
You
Society
absolutely can.
Occultism?
Society works. Yeah, either one, I suppose.
Okay, I'm definitely rolling occultism then, because I gave society and I'm terrible at it.
Okay.
Oops, I didn't do that blind. I'm covering it up with my...
That's... Can I... Okay, it's private now. I don't know if you actually saw it.
I didn't.
I mean, green skin... She's gotta be like a... tree of some sort. Maybe like an ogre, like
You
from
think
Shrek.
she'd know about tree spellbooks if she were
You'd think so.
a tree
Maybe
thing.
she's a very dumb tree.
May I also roll to see if I gleaned any additional knowledge? Maybe a society check, not
Society
occultism.
would work.
Okay.
All right. Yes. So you actually, now that you see her, sort of as you were helping Kai run the kingdom, you had heard some rumors around town referring to the old beldam, and you realized this is her.
Oh.
A lot of people just refer to her as the Swamp Witch. She doesn't seem to match the rumors you've heard. Obviously, she puts up a very nasty front, but they are, the rumors you've heard is that she sold her soul to the devil for evil powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there we go. And now that you actually get to see her up close, and you sort of have learned that those rumors maybe were not true, she's human.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it seems like maybe she's not pure human. It
Sure.
seems like maybe she has some sort of magic flowing through her veins. Maybe like Fae, maybe Draconic potentially. But there's something else out there that is giving her sort of this greenish skin. And she does have sort of pointed ears, so elf would have been a good guess. But you can definitely tell human.
Okay. And what did you say she was called? Like the rumor? You said a word.
Old beldam.
The old beldam.
Maybe I don't super know how to pronounce this.
Bedlam?
Beldame? Beldam?
Beldam.
Is this a word? Or is this a made-up word? Okay, well, it gave me beldam.
Without an E, it's a malicious and ugly woman, especially
Oh.
an old one or a witch.
Okay. There you go. I don't know why it has an E in here. But okay. The old beldam.
Okay. Huh. Interesting. Elga. All right.
Go find some mushrooms.
Let's see. What region are we in? Oh yeah, we're in this region. If we want, we can camp here, and I can try and get some new recipes before we go. Oh, I guess that
Go
we
for
already...
it.
Yeah, so we moved, and then we reconnoitered, so we have to camp here anyways. Never mind. Okay. Good old camping time.
Well, she's letting us stay nearby. Are we free to camp?
Yeah, you guys
Isn't
can...
that,
Basically, I would only ask Aaron roll for cooking nut soup or whatever it's called.
Sick.
Rice and nut.
Good. I'm glad we don't have to use
Rice
that critical
and
failure.
Yeah. No, it's
I'm stressed out about the scarecrow a little bit.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when I'm
yeah.
setting up the campsite, it's just not in a particularly great space, but it still feels like it may be protecting us.
Yeah. Basically, you guys aren't staying with her, but it feels like the area around her house. Maybe there are like some protective wards. Maybe just creatures have learned that if they get too close, the scarecrow kills them. But it's a quiet, safe area.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to move us over. I guess I can't look up new recipes because I did promise her some rice and nut pudding, so...
Yeah.
That's fair.
Why don't you... I mean, you can just... I guess I'll... Here's the camping thing, if you want to just roll meal stuff.
Doesn't have any of our meals for some reason.
Yeah,
oh,
we'll
it's
just-
because we critically failed. Here, I can just move this to a success.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can't. I understand. Yeah, we can just go straight to this part.
All right, did anybody want to swap?
You're just cooking rice and nut, or?
Yeah, well, I'll cook one for her, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else want to swap, though? A different thing?
I like my jeweled rice.
Yeah, jeweled rice is... I'm going to be on jeweled rice for a long time.
Ooh, there we
Alex?
go.
And shepherd's pie, my guy.
You got
Oh, why can't I put her on rice and nut?
it. Oof.
Oh no.
Sorry, Alex.
Wow.
There you go. We consumed 0 food, but I cooked it.
Excellent work. You deliver the rice and nut pudding. You can really taste the nut.
It really makes the meal. Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yeah, way better than rice and water. We're gonna have to compare notes.
Yeah,
Very
too much
excited
nut.
to do so. Looking forward to the recipe that
Yes.
I know you're busy looking through your tomes, so no rush. But maybe when we swing back by and to pick up that brimstone.
Yeah, that would be perfect. I would love to have it ready for you so you can try it first. I did not think I would meet a fellow connoisseur of cooking. Especially out here, most people only connoisseurs of eating people and killing people, you know?
Eating people, you say?
Yeah, you know how they are. There was that
Yes.
guy, what was he, the Deer Prince or something? I don't know what he got up
the
to.
Elk Baron. Yes, indeed.
Yeah. He's the... Have you met him?
We killed him.
Oh, God, thank God. Yeah, what a shithead, right?
Yeah, he was actually the worst.
Yeah. Oh, hate that guy.
Yes. Constantly drunk. I didn't realize he ate people, though. That's...
I mean,
Crazy.
I don't know. I just say stuff. You know, people talk.
Oh, yes, of course.
As this guy came by, I told him I sold my soul to the devil just so he would leave.
Wow.
You know, whatever.
Did you point at the scarecrow when you said that? Because I bet that helped.
Oh yeah, that definitely helped. That was part of why I have him around.
Oh. Does the scarecrow have a name, by chance?
Oh yeah. I just call him Scarecrow.
It's good.
It's catchy, right?
Yeah, it's catchy. Yes. Have a good night.
Yeah. You do.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, actually, I have a rest button.
Yep.
Don't
Rest.
do anything.
Nice. Hopefully good weather.
4 seconds ago. Yeah, the weather looks fine.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
the 26th. All
Yep.
right. Still have some time. She said the mushrooms are south. Did you guys want to go to either of these little spots here?
I imagine these are the mushrooms. Don't know what that island's all about, though.
Yep. I'm okay going straight to the mushrooms if you want to do that.
What you boys think?
Alex, Abe, yeah.
Yeah. Mushrooms.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's do it. Boat time.
New region.
All right, you guys
Gosh.
head over
Gary.
here there's a wide pool of bubbling mud sitting in a defile between the hills here. Large mounds of fungus and mushrooms thrive on the mud bowl's banks, and in the noxious air, several of the fungi grow to heights of 10 feet or more.
Ow.
Wow.
Those are big old mushrooms, man.
As you guys are moving through, you also notice that the mud is pretty hot. Not like dangerous hot, but like hot.
Weird.
Like hot.
Yeah, like hot.
I don't know what that
Sexy
means.
mud.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of girls wrestling in it. It's hot. It's just like wicked hot.
Reconnoiter?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, as you guys sort of move into this mud, to try to start pulling up some of these mushrooms, the hot mud, as you kind of get in there and you start picking up these mushrooms, it lets off sort of like these noxious fumes. And I'm going to need this fortitude save.
Oof. No. Oh, shoot. I can't select myself.
Oh, yeah. Crap. Can I just throw us...
You could probably just toss our... No,
If
that
you-
would show vision.
Yeah,
If you rank, actually,
Here. I'm just gonna activate landing real quick.
Okay.
And delete... I don't know why I have all these minis here.
All these guys.
The bear owl.
I think... You know what it is? I think I was calculating XP for you guys.
Oh, actually, for what it's worth, if you just deselect everything, it always rolls as you.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Good to
interesting.
know.
As long as it's set up right. I think it's set up right.
Okay.
All right, good rolls all around. You guys are unaffected.
All right.
Okay, I still have it up. Yeah, okay, so you guys sort of wade into the mud, and you start going over the process of basically like, okay, calm down, music, Jesus Christ.
So is
Back
this
to
like
the
the
Stole
main
Man, so
theme
we'll
or
be fine.
something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna reactivate this. Ooh. God,
so
it was
intense.
it was just playing all of just everything.
It just makes me think of like the memes where it's like, all right, Hans, we just need like a simple theme
Yeah.
for this one moment in the movie.
Yeah.
Nothing intense. Yeah.
The John Williams music generator.
Yes.
You give it a scene of some picturesque island and a helicopter, and it ignores all that and does the same thing.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Alright, so you guys successfully wade through this weird, hot, stinky mud. And you're going through, and you find like a nice little cropping of these mushrooms. They're about 8 inches tall. They have hollow caps filled with tiny, hard balls of spores. And you're kind of making your way over, and you're getting ready to start like harvesting these. When suddenly, the hill right next to you guys starts moving.
No.
That's not good.
No.
It sort of unfurls and shakes off a layer of mud, and you all see this creature.
Oh, no.
No.
And that is where we are going to end for the evening.
I didn't think we'd be fighting some kind of Lovecraftian tree monster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good.
You got straight up tentacles.
Yeah, straight
Oh,
tentacles.
yeah.
And real big teeth for a
Yeah.
tree.
Not
Oh,
just
man.
vines.
What is big teeth for a tree?
For a
Small
tree.
teeth are big teeth for a tree, but those are
That
even
makes
bigger.
sense.
Yeah.
Small teeth are big teeth for a tree, but still.
Yeah.
No eyes though. Just gotta stay quiet. Nobody move.
Yeah, that works
point.
against the werewolf.
Yeah, that's clearly the only way, only sense-dependent thing they have to locate us is eyes.
Yeah.
And also, I don't know if I said this, but it, as it sort of pulls itself to its full height, it is 20 feet tall.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
pretty
Well, all right.
It's pretty big.
And we're in a new region, which means it might be more difficult combat. Oh, this is gonna be bad, boys.
No.
No,
At least you're not starting with one of your members dressed as a cow and prone in a field.
That's true.
quick Taenn, put on a mushroom costume.
Attack me, monster.
All right.
And then it's like, guys, he attacked me. Please
Yeah.
do something.
Please help.
We're just watching.
Who could have seen this coming?
Yeah. Oh man. Good
All
stuff.
right. Yeah, good session. A few twists and turns that I didn't expect, but not bad.
I'm excited.
That was
I'm
cool.
too.
I like Olga.
Yep.
After doing more research, it seems like almost like the rest of this campaign is just like, hey, maybe there's something over there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You
Yeah,
basically just
it's-
need to read and memorize the entire book, which is pretty thin, right? Like it's not very
Yeah,
big.
yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not that bad.
I
I
believe
did
in
it
you.
once before. You can do it. I believe in you.
The good thing is the module has so much information that even if I do need to quickly familiarize myself with it, I can at least run it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
obviously, if you stagger into, like, a dungeon I didn't expect, it's gonna be rough that session, but the next session I can just read that dungeon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Anyways, thank you guys for playing. Thank you all at home for listening or watching. And we will catch you next time, which I think is not next week, right?
Right, I'm out. Yeah.
Okay. In 2 weeks. You can quote us on that. We will not cancel. We will not delay. Definitely 2 weeks. But we will see you guys then.